shank, about this size. I'm gonna cut it in half for our recipe. It's actually called Jiang Niu Rou. So let's go ahead and jiang, which means like marinate our beef. There are gonna be a lot of ingredients for this recipe, so we're gonna go ahead and just take it step by step. First, you wanna make a boiling pot of hot water. Okay, this is the beef shank that I bought. Put it in water and soak it for at least 3 hours. Just make sure once every hour you change the water, okay? And mine is quite large, so I'm going to cut it in half. Okay, and when you see the foam start floating towards the top, that's when you want to get a ladle and start scooping that out. What I mean about the foam, they call 泡沫. You want to take that out with your ladle. After about 15 minutes, you can remove the meat. Okay, so we can go ahead and prepare some of our wet ingredients. First one is going to be, that's called a Jiang. So I will be using probably about half of this container. 3 spoons of the dark soy sauce, which is called 老抽. Regular soy sauce. Add 5 spoons of soy sauce. And just stir these up. Okay. Prepare 1 large size piece of ginger. Smash it down. I have a few bay leaves. Okay, these little guys are fennel seed. This is the dried cortex cinnamon. I just have 1 small piece. Our star anise. And this guy. Get your fry pan and add about a ladle size spoon of oil. So let's go ahead and throw in our okay, and keep stirring it on high heat. And after about a minute or 2, you can go ahead and add some water. I use about a half a pot of water. Okay, add your dry seasonings and the ginger to the pot. I do prefer to use a deep pot, so I'm going to transfer this over. Add the beef shank. Okay, so after you've added the beef shank, they should all be covered with the soup, and if they're not, then go ahead and feel free to add a little bit more water. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so now that the soup is nice and boiling super hot, we can go ahead and switch to medium-low for 1 hour. Okay, my pot's been boiling for 1 hour. I'm gonna turn off the heat, remove from the heat, and then let it sit for about 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes already. We're gonna go ahead and turn our fire back on, let it come to a boil, and then after it comes to a boil, we can turn it back off and let it sit for another 30 minutes. Okay, so this is the 3rd time that we brought it to a boil, and now we can add just about a half a spoon of salt, 3 spoons of sugar, about a spoon of white pepper powder. Just give it a good mix. Let it completely cool down. Sit here for at least 45 minutes, and then you can take it out and put it on a plate, and we're gonna cool it overnight. Okay guys, so this is our beef shank after I've had it refrigerated all night. Now we're just going to slice it. Thin slices would be great. It's really good. Alright guys, so we have already sliced our beef shank. If you want, you can dip it in sauce, garlic sauce, spicy sauce, depends on your preference, but otherwise there's already flavoring. So this dish is generally served cold, so make sure it's refrigerated, and I hope you enjoy it. If there's any questions anyone has, just please leave them in the comment below. Subscribe if you like, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care, bye bye.